Well, folks, here we are again for the weekly forecast. During this last week, the major precipitation during the entire period was last Saturday with that system that was coming through the Central Plains. We did see several inches of snow in portions of western Nebraska, but pretty much light trace amounts across eastern Nebraska. And then we've seen a warming trend develop, particularly as we got into the midweek period and beyond, as temperatures soared beyond 50 degrees. Really started to see a lot of frost come out of the ground, particularly the southern half of the state. And I would expect that trend to continue for the next couple days before we see some colder weather move in. Some of the deeper frost in the northwestern panhandle most likely will not completely come out of the profile for at least another week to 10 days. But we are seeing improving conditions. More importantly, we have a big system that is ongoing across the western United States and will impact our weather. So if we go to the upper air charts, we'll track and see how the system is going to move and play our weather. Here's the upper trough beginning to make us move inland. We have a high pressure ridge aloft at the surface in the Central Plains, so that's going to bring up some warm air into our region. It's going to be a very nice day today. Warm, windy, but precipitation free, as the vast majority of that remains to the northwest. More importantly, tomorrow that upper air low starts to move into western Texas, and with that movement of the upper low into Texas and surface low at Kansas, we're going to see some big moisture evection toward the north, and that's going to fire off some accumulating snowfall across the northern Rockies and potentially moving into northwestern Nebraska. And as we go into the day on Monday, this upper air low starts to move into eastern Iowa, so we are going to see some of that low pressure system that's in eastern Iowa bring that moisture around and fill in much of the area from northern Minnesota to northeast Nebraska with accumulating snowfall, potentially all the way down to south central Nebraska before it moves out of the region. And then on Tuesday, the upper air low starts to push toward the eastern seaboard. High pressure system tries to build into our region. It's not Arctic air, so we're not looking at a substantial cool down, but it will be a little bit cooler than normal as the main precipitation band moves toward our east. And then on Wednesday, we start to see signs of ridge trying to build into our region. The low itself tries to broaden out somewhat, so we may see cooling delayed slightly in eastern Nebraska, but definitely western Nebraska under the influence of high pressure will be above normal, with precipitation free across the center part of the country. Now, as we go into the day on Thursday, we see some of that activity expected with another next impending storm moving into the Pacific Northwest. Surface low down in Nevada will help to give some lift, orographic lift, to the western United States, and we'll see that precipitation in earnest continue into the northwestern United States. And then on Friday, that ridge starts to pull toward the east as we see trough coming into the northwestern United States. Low pressure in southern Nevada once again will enhance the precipitation over California, and this system will slowly make its way toward the southern plains as we get late into next weekend, and then start to emerge out during the middle part of the week into the central United States. That could potentially bring us yet another major weather maker. In terms of the 8 to 14 day forecast from next Thursday to the following Tuesday, of course, with that low coming in, colder than normal conditions, warmer than normal conditions ahead of the front. And in terms of precipitation, widespread above normal moisture, below normal across the southern plains, southern Rockies, and above normal across the southeastern United States.